What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another video, a vlog and out and about. I know I haven't done one of these in about a month or so. There hasn't really been re-up like at the dollar stores, at any of these, big lots. And if they are, they're very scarce and they're not even like worth showing. So you know that I'm a budget physical media hunter. And a lot of you guys do like these videos where I find either DVDs or Blu-rays, even some video games, the Dollar Tree, for $1 or extremely, discounted. So I'm here to kind of go out. It is a Saturday and I'm going to see if they did officially re-up, because I have been hearing that Dollar Trees have been slowly rolling out the re-ups. And what's a re-up? That means they're going to get rid of their old stock and then put in the new stock for the month or, a couple of months, something like that. It depends. It really, really varies, guys. So let's go on into our first location, which is a Dollar Tree, and let's see if they did re-up.
All right, so this is a good sign right here that they have this. They didn't have this last week, so the weekly wow sorted DVDs and Blu-rays. All right, let's see if they have some new crop right here. So starting off, we have Scary Stories on DVD. So a couple of DVDs right here on the left side to start everything off, but I'm not interested in that. Okay, we got Mandrill right here. Haven't heard of that one. Let me know if you guys have seen it. We also have Adventures at the Chocolate Factory. Not too sure about that one, but I've seen it in other people's videos. Frenzy, it looks like a shark attack type of film. Let me know if that's a good one right there. We also have a Super Bowl. I don't even know the number of that one. That's a championship one, as well as Warning Shot. Looks like there's a rip in that cover down there, but that one looks pretty interesting. Let me know if you guys have seen that, based on true events. Two Lovers, I have that one already. We have D13U, which is a sequel. Storage 24, that's a pretty cool one right there. I'm gonna put that to the side. We have that Conan O'Brien documentary, Can't Stop. I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna add that. We have that Paul Rudd, Stephen Coogan. I've seen that one. Ideal Home. Well, I've seen it at other Dollar Trees, but I haven't picked it up yet. Jonathan with Ansel Elgort. Haven't seen that one. Let me know if you guys have seen that, what you think about it. As well as, this is the one I always see on DVD at the Dollar Tree, but now I have it on Blu-ray, and I'm probably gonna pick that one up. Let me know if you guys have seen it. There's Vanquisher, another Magnet martial arts release, so those are always pretty fun. I haven't seen this actress, so let me know if that one's a good one, guys. That Humanity Bureau, I already picked that one up, but I have yet to see it. Nicolas Cage movie. Oh man, here it is. Jurassic Dead. Let me know if you guys have seen that one right there. A zombie sword. I've seen this in other people's videos, and it just looks bizarre. I might pick that one up right there. There's that Beyond Skyline. I think that's Asylum's Skyline ripoff, where it's like some sequel to that film. You guys remember that Skyline film that came out in theaters? It bombed crazy, but I actually went to go see that one. There's also the Gangster. Let me know if you guys have seen that one. Another Magnet release, of course. Might pick that one up, might check that one out. And it looks like the same old stuff, guys. Yeah, same old stuff on DVD. Not really interested in any of this stuff. It looks like old stuff that I've seen a couple, some saltwater shark stuff. Some, oh, Predator World, okay. Shouts out to Sean C. Phillips, man. He's in that film right there. But everything looks like stuff that I've seen from the last couple of months. So I'm not really interested in any of this right here. You got that Friends, if you guys are into Friends, the show, season 1 right there. But yeah, I'm interested in these Blu-rays.
Alright guys, so I did just get out of that Dollar Tree right there, and happy to announce that I did pick up a lot of Blu-rays. Now I'm going to be more selective. I've been picking up a lot of DVDs, and then I found out a week later that they are on Blu-ray at another Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be very selective, especially since a lot of the Blu-rays, they already come with DVDs. So I'm just going to kind of hold out, and then I also have to research too if some of these are only coming out on DVD. So it's really kind of, it's tough, man, when you are, hunting these budget DVDs or Blu-rays, guys. And you guys saw that Xbox One video game, so it's a little crazy. But let's go on to our next Dollar Tree and see what we can pick up.
All right, on to our next Dollar Tree. It's probably gonna be the final Dollar Tree that I do hit up. And one thing I noticed that when I passed by is that they had the sign advertising. They have the weekly wow right there advertising. So let's go inside, see if they have it. That's awesome. They have them all like together. So I'll go through them, kind of pull the ones that I see that I'm gonna pick up to to the side, which are probably all these Blu-rays. I'll let you know what I find in a second. That's why it's imperative that you check out all Dollar Trees. This one has a slipcover.
Alright guys, so just left that Dollar Tree location there. They had everything in the front, and you saw how organized it was, man. Shouts out to that Dollar Tree right there. They are doing their job. If they just put them out this morning or yesterday, damn, they are in pristine condition. They were all organized. They had the same titles, they were back to back, so I appreciate that when I walk into a Dollar Tree. And I get a hold of it and I throw them all over the place. No, I'm kidding. Alright guys, so I am back home and I wanted to properly show you guys every pickup that I did get. Like I had said before, I'm really trying to focus on the Blu-rays adding to my collection because I feel like 1080p and above is the best quality that I would like to add to my shelf. You know, those back there. And one thing I did do is a little bit of research online is that some of these did not come out on Blu-ray, so all I'm gonna see them is on DVD or on Amazon's some kind of streaming service. So if they were only in DVD and I really did like the movie for $1, I will pick it up. So there is a couple of exceptions in here. I believe it's 2 of them, but the rest of them are all Blu-ray, and some of them do come with the DVD themselves if I ever want to give that away, or if there's no Blu-ray player in the house for whatever reason, or someone else's house I take it over to, I always have that option as well. So before I do get into my pickups, guys, my haul for today, make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate and need everyone, if you do like content like this, hit that button because it spreads it to people that aren't only subscribed to me, but newcomers as well that could possibly stumble across this video and like it and join the Flicks Talk family. Alright guys, so I really would appreciate a thumbs up if you can, and make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe and bell notification for more content like this. Alright guys, so my first pickup for today was Paul Rudd and Steve Coogan's It Is Ideal Home, and it says right there, Bad Dads Suck. Now from what I got, the synopsis on the back, these two are a couple here, and this little boy does show up on their doorstep. I believe he's the nephew of one of them. He's related to one of them in some way, and they got to you know, raise him as one of their own or make the decision on what to do, you know, moving forward with him just showing up. And I believe it's a kind of like a quirky comedy, but also, you know, dramatic at certain times. I don't know if this is raunchy or not. It's not rated, so let me know in the comments below. Have you guys seen this? What's like the humor level? You know, is there any profanity in it or whatever? But either way, I do love these two comedians here, and I'm gonna give it a chance, guys. It's a blind buy. I don't know too much about it, and the cool thing is Blu-ray and DVD, once again, like we were talking about. So yeah, definitely let me know. Oh, and slipcover. Forgot to mention the slipcover. There's a barcode with the sticker on there. I can't push it down. But yeah, so for $1, I grabbed that. Now jumping to a horror movie I didn't know much about, but I think this is a remake. Let me know in the comments below, is this a remake of like an old 70s or 80s film? Now, the only actors I kind of recognized in this was Ally McDonald and Meatloaf A Day, which I believe is Meatloaf's daughter right there in the forefront. So I think this is a girl who's going to audition for some kind of theater, some kind of dramatic play or something like that, and there's a killer on the loose in the back, and he's like a masked killer. You can see him right there. But I thought this was a cool cover, and you know, I mean, for $1, once again, I'll get into some YA type of horror related stuff, but let me know in the comments below, have you checked this one out? I thought it was a cool, you know, just looking cover and concept, once again, that I have not seen. Now this is a pickup right here, guys. It's called Warning Shot, and it has a slipcover. Now I did show you this in the first Dollar Tree that I did hit up, and it had a huge cut right here, so I didn't want to take a chance on it. But unfortunately on the back, it's a bit frayed and roughed up right there, scratches and scuff marks all in the back. And you know, you can't have the best of both worlds, right? So this one right here, guys, it does star David Spade. Who else is in it? Bruce Dern. You have James Earl Jones as well. So it looks like an all-star cast, and it's based on true events. From what I gathered, the synopsis on the back, guys, is that this character here, she does, I believe this is Tammy Blanchard. She does inherit some kind of land from her grandfather, and you know, something happens on that land, or people are after her, or after the land, or something that he left behind possibly, and she's, you know, standing her ground of not letting them, you know, infiltrate that land, or her daughter. You can see her daughter right there in the back, so she's going to do whatever it takes, and it is based on a true story. And I haven't seen David Spade in a dramatic role, I think, ever. So I can't wait to watch this one. Let me know if you guys have seen Warning Shot in the comments below. Now this one right here, guys, I believe this was part of Walmart, or not Best Buy. Maybe Best Buy did do this, guys, but it was like a limited Halloween cover release that looks like more of like the Day of the Dead, like the Mexican art right there. So for Jeepers Creepers is what I picked up, because I don't have this one surprisingly in my collection, and this is one that I watch a lot, but it's usually on streaming, so I'll watch it around, you know, Halloween, October-ish, September-ish time. And yeah, you guys know about, you know, Jeepers Creepers. I'm sure it's a classic, guys. You know, Justin Long's in it as well. He plays the brother, and Gina Phillips, she plays the sister. And I thought they were cool. They really played off each other, you know, as far as, you know, loving siblings that do get into this unfortunate situation where they find out that this creature right here, who's like a winged demon creature, who comes out every so many years, you know, is just pretty much picking off these people around this town area, and they get stuck in it, right? Wrong timing, terrible timing. So I absolutely love this movie right there, and I'm glad I can add it to the collection. I don't know why I never picked it up, probably because it was too much at the time, but for $1, hey. Now, you guys probably do not think that I have this, you know, I don't have this in my collection. I do have it on DVD, and I never picked it up for whatever reason on Blu-ray, but now, this is an awesome cover, by the way. I never saw this one. It's the unrated director's cut of RoboCop. 1987, guys. Fantastic film, and for $1, you guys know the story about RoboCop. I don't really have to get into it, but there's a shoot ton of features, man. I'm gonna keep this as clean as possible. Crap ton of features, guys. The making of RoboCop, a featurette. You get a lot of deleted scenes, special effects then and now, some commentary. You get a lot for $1. So check your local Dollar Trees, guys. You might find, you know, RoboCop in there. Now, jumping back to those a Walmart or Best Buy exclusive cover art. I think it's just like a simple slip paper cover art. Or no, this one actually is a full cover. Okay, so you get Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, surprisingly, I didn't have this one. This is one to me that didn't have that much rewatch value, but I always come back to it maybe like 2 or 3 years. It's a slapsticky humor comedy, PG-13 surprisingly, even though you get a lot of, I thought it was gore from what I remember in this. A lot of people getting their heads punched off, or just like crazy bizarre practical effects going on. And it is exactly what it says, guys. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's what it is. They wrap people up in cotton candy like cocoons. It's extremely bizarre. That's all I gotta say. You gotta watch this film at least one time in your life to realize how cheesy the 80s were. And this was in 1988. So a year after that RoboCop film, man. To my next Blu-ray pickup, guys. It's not a movie. It's a documentary. So it's a little different than the ones I just named, but it is Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. Let me know if you guys have seen this one right here, guys. Conan O'Brien was someone that I grew up with. I absolutely loved him. But this film does feature the departure, I think, back in like 2010 or 2011 or so. He left NBC, and I don't know if he does any stand-up. I think he might do a little bit of stand-up in this one here, but it's just kind of like the background as far as you know, his day-to-day life after, you know, his late night, what was it, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, a Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. I thought he was one of the best late night hosts of all time. You guys can debate me on that one, but I thought his humor was great, the writing was great, and he was like a show writer on SNL, I believe, too, in his early days. This guy is the all-around package. He's just extremely witty, clever. His comedic timing is impeccable, man. Is perfect, and I really have to watch it. It's the Magnolia release. For $1, I gotta add it, man, to the collection. Now, jumping to another one. Back to the horror. It's always the horror that go to Blu-ray or DVD, like for $1, right? I don't know any of these actors involved, but it is Frenzy, and this one is a shark survival type movie. And the only thing I gathered from the synopsis was it's these this group of girls, or these 2 girls, that go out and they're vloggers, and they want to you know, just really spice up their channel. So they're gonna do whatever it takes to get these views, like we all kind of do, right? And they go, you know, for an underwater sea exploration, just scuba diving, and they plan to just document it. And I don't know if it's like an uncharted land or uncharted areas or what, but it's inhabited by crazy sharks. So there's one displayed right here, and it kind of has me like a little weary because it looks pretty CGI, like some Deep Blue Sea type of stuff. So let me know if you guys have seen Frenzy in the comments below. But we like our, you know, natural disasters, shark type movies and stuff like that. So I wanted to get it. It's only $1. Come on. You know, all right, jumping to my next one, guys. And Magnet always releases a lot of these martial arts type films, and you guys know I have a lot of them right here in the back. It is the Gangster right here. I hadn't heard anything about this one, guys, but this one does focus on like the 1950s, 1960s era in Bangkok and this gang out there. So that's really, really interesting to me, as well as there's like a making behind the scenes and a trailer as well. So some of these do have some good, you know, special features. Some don't have any, but this one does have a couple of them. And for $1, you can't go wrong. I do like timepieces, like I said. Now the next one was a blind buy, but I saw a couple of other, you know, people picking this one up, and it looks like in the vein of like some Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory stuff, guys. Another chocolate factory. It's the adventures at the chocolate factory. Now, this might be a total complete ripoff. Let me know, guys. It's a DVD Blu-ray combo plus digital code, so I thought that was extremely cool as well. It looks like something fun. I think the dad works at a chocolate factory, and then, you know, for the day he takes the family there, and then some bizarre stuff starts happening. So it's very much in the vein of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Could be a ripoff. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen it. I just wanted to add a little spice into this martial arts and horror that I always pick up. All right, now the next one is another Magnet release, guys. It is Mandrill, and that's starring Marco Zorro. Is it Zaror? Sorry. I believe he's from Chile, so it's a Chilean like action thriller type of film where he's an orphan because this guy killed his parents or something, and it's a revenge type of movie. So that's, I mean, look at the cover. It looks like Crank, you know. So for $1, once again, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see what kind of martial arts this is too, because there's a lot of kicks and stuff in the back right here. So especially that top picture right there, you can't see it because the barcode. It looks like maybe some Muay Thai, like some Tony Jaa, you know, Ong Bak type of stuff. I'm not really sure. Let me know if you guys have seen this. But I saw a couple of movies with this star attached. So Marco Zarer. Let me know if you guys have seen Mandrill at all, or any of his other releases for that matter. Now this one right here, I was a little upset because, you guys hear that? That's a loose disc in there. That means something broke off in there and it's just kind of flying around. So, but this is Vanquisher. And, you know, typical, this looks like, I believe she's part of the CIA after some Al-Qaeda members. So, you know, you get like some kind of war crime type of movie, guys. But she is a martial arts star wherever she's from. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't want to guess. But her name is Sofita Shriban. And yeah, it looks like another just Magnet release. And like I said, I was afraid that I had this on DVD in my collection, but I looked and I don't. I had something similar to it called like the villain. What is it called? The Villainous. I had to turn around and look. It's called The Villainous. So I thought Vanquisher, I thought that was the same one. But, you know, another female action star. And I absolutely love it. Even for the covers, man, I'll pay $1. And Magnet usually puts out some good martial arts stuff. So, yeah. The next one up, guys, is a thriller. It's Good Neighbors with Jay Baruchel. That's all I know about this, is that, you know, some kind of like, not a home invasion, but something going on with some murders happening in the town. I don't know if they're trying to solve it or what, but I would always see this on DVD. And who put this out? This is a Magnolia. So it's always Magnolia, Magnet, or Echo Bridge releases that you'll get at Dollar Tree, guys. And I always see this one on DVD, like I said, at the Dollar Tree. But I was like, yeah, I got to pick it up on Blu-ray. So, you know, even if it's a, you know, a little quick little thriller watch, it is what it is. Now jumping to my next one, guys, and this is one I never even heard of or even saw on DVD. It's Ansel Elgort. It's Jonathan. So let me know if you guys have seen this down in the comments below. This one I never even heard of. He plays like dual characters. Let's see. So it's a sci-fi drama. Ansel Elgort plays two brothers living separate lives inside the same body. This sounds like some Black Mirror type of ish. So let me know in the comments once again if you guys have seen this one. Sounds very entertaining. I mean, or it could be a complete dud, but I'm willing to take a chance at $1. All right, next up, guys, is another Magnet release. It is Storage 24. This one was really cool movie. I remember seeing this either on streaming or I don't know how I saw this one, but it was, I did see it, and it was from 2012, I think, or 2012, guys. This one starts off like I want to say like a heist, or somehow him and his group of friends, like they end up like hiding out in some storage unit. For whatever reason, they can't go back to the city because it's on lockdown, the city of London. And then they find out that there is a monster, you know, being held in one of the storage units. You can see him right you know, a little closer right there and right there. He looks like kind of like a pumpkin head type of creature. So this just ended up being like something that was different than what I thought it was going to be. So Storage 24, definitely check out your local Dollar Tree to pick that one up. I would recommend that one for sure. And the last but not least, guys, another one that's floating in there, but I don't care because this one looks so dumb, but I wanted to pick it up just to give these type of movies a chance. It's like an Asylum type of release, but it's not Asylum. It is Jurassic Dead. Now, at the second Dollar Tree I went to, guys, this one had a slip cover, and I'm not even going to worry about it too much because I don't think I want... This is probably a one-and-done film. But look at that, Jurassic Dead. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It's a wide-eye releasing release. So I love the tagline in the back. The only thing worse than a zombie is a zombie-saurus. So, God, guys, the thing that I read about this, the synopsis, is that it's pretty much like a CIA project where they created some kind of... I don't know how they did it, but they created like a T-Rex that's like a zombie. They inject it with some kind of zombie thing. I don't know what this is about, but of course he gets out and starts infecting people. Just, you would think he would just eat them whole, right? But somehow he bites them or scratches them, whatever, and then they turn into zombies, and it's a whole thing where they need to stop this zombie-saurus. So I don't know why they just didn't call it Zombie-saurus. It's called Jurassic Dead. It has like 2 titles. It's so weird, but that's it for the Blu-rays. I do have a couple of DVDs that I did add just for the simple fact that I couldn't find them online in Blu-ray format. So I don't know if they don't exist or if they're out of print or if they're just really hard to find. But the first one is Murder Party. Now, I thought this was probably the coolest cover that I've seen in such a long time. And it's a magnet release, of course, and it just gives me that, oh man, this is going to be a splatter gore fest. So I am really hoping it is. I think the tagline says plenty of gory money shots. So that's what Fangoria said. I trust Fangoria. They recommended me a lot of good movies. This one, from what I gathered, is he gets invited, this character here, to a like a Halloween type of party. It's on Halloween Eve in Brooklyn. Halloween party, and he doesn't know anything about it. It's like an invitation from an anonymous source. He shows up and he finds out that he's part of like a sick game or sick art exhibit or something like that, and he has to fight to survive and get out or last the night. And I can't wait to see something like this, man. So that is Murder Party. Let me know if you guys have seen it in the comments down below, guys. And last but not least is God Bless America. You guys have to check this one out. It's another magnet release. From what I gathered, it is on Blu-ray out there, but it's going for a crap ton of money. So I'm like, nope, I'll just add it on DVD, guys. So God Bless America, in a sense, from what I remember, is this character here is just sick. He watches a lot of daytime television, a lot of reality TV. He just gets sick and fed up with the reality stars. He sees them as the scum of the earth, and he just decides to lock and load, gather some guns up, and go to Hollywood and just kill them all. So along the way, he ends up picking this girl up. I believe she's in high school, and she's just very fascinated with his journey, with his mission. And I shouldn't be glorifying this violence, guys, but it's a movie, and it's very, very satirical the way it's done. And I just had a great time. So these two join, and it is kind of just exactly what I was saying. It is. They just go on a killing spree until they get to Hollywood studios or whatever, and carry out their missions at hand. But I had fun with this movie, and I definitely. What year is this? This is 2010, so it's about 10 years old, guys. I definitely say take a chance on this one. It's also a Magnolia release. So whew, so that is everything. That is my haul, guys. We have 18 movies here for less than $20. So I'm extremely excited, guys, that we got that much. Once again, let me know in the comments below, have you guys seen any of these? And hit that thumbs up if you guys do appreciate movie content like this, especially physical movie content like this, DVDs or Blu-rays, any kind of content that you guys can physically buy. Let me know if you appreciate it, and hit that subscribe and bell notification for more content like this. Till next time, guys, I'm gone. Peace.